Welcome everyone to the West Real Estate Program, the program that gives you all the best information on everything to do with real estate, buying, selling, renovating, all the gear, everything. Why do I host it? Because I know nothing about real estate. This is where I learn from professionals involved within the industry. Today, Dan is going to be at the Bristol, which is a wonderful red ink home.
But to take it to another level, have a look what one very smart designer came up with.
Genius. What do they think of next?
Sarah's getting some Realmark tips.
We did see a good opportunity in the area to bring Realmark's brand in with its innovation and quality marketing and obviously very good selling methods.
Hayley's with 740 Designs.
We've used a lot of smart furniture, so lighter colours and a low-line lounge to give the illusion of more space.
And I'll be hosting the show from the professional Sterling Clark. Welcome to the West Real Estate Program. And as promised, I find myself at the professional Sterling Clark, and I'm not alone, I'm with Brendan Clark. Hello, Brendo.
G'day, Pete. How are you?
Check out these trophies, brother.
Oh, I'm pretty proud of those.
Oh, I bet you are. They're heavy and they make me feel proud just holding them. What'd you win them for?
They represent the top listing and selling agent in professionals in WA. And
Twice?
7 out of the last 8 years, Pete.
7 out of 8?
Yeah.
Smashing them out of the park.
Fantastic.
Oh, just say it's 8. Who's the blow-in?
Well, yeah.
Whatever.
I don't want to say names.
Yeah, whatever. Whoever they were.
Don't want to build them up.
Lucky, that's what they were. They were lucky. Give us some of your backstory. You're not from WA originally, are you?
No, I grew up in country Victoria, moved to Melbourne in the late 70s.
Yep.
Played a bit of football with Port Melbourne.
Great club. For any particular reason you came to Perth?
Just for a holiday.
Right.
And fell in love with it.
Oh, that's a great joint. And did you meet anyone here? Did you fall in love?
Yeah, I met my wife at the Subi Hotel the same year I came over, and we've been together ever since.
Yeah, I know.
She even works in the business here.
Fantastic.
Sue,
And speaking of, Forestfield, great area to have a business, no doubt.
Fantastic, yeah. Blue collar area, easygoing people here, so brilliantly located, close to the city and yet in a rural environment. Lovely atmosphere here.
You've been out this way for how long?
30 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you one of those groups that pumps back into the community?
Absolutely. Breast Cancer Foundation, big time. Local organisations, we're doing things all the time to help out.
Yeah.
But the breast cancer is the biggest thing that we're involved in.
Brilliant, Brendan. We're going to talk more about your whole area a little bit later on. But first, here's Hayley, and she's a classic patios and pools.
Have you ever thought about building or extending to create a little extra room for the family? Maybe a big outdoor patio area to entertain in style, an extra room for regular visitors, or even an addition for someone a little more permanent? Well, today we're checking out classic patios and pools. But don't let the name fool you. Aside from their huge range of pools and patios, these guys are one of the leaders in building granny flats for today's modern granny. With a combined 70 years of experience in the industry, these guys are the gurus when it comes to maximising the use of any space. They specialise in building modern granny flats and chalets, which can be a great way to get more living space in your home. But the great thing is, it's not just for grannies. You could have a whole separate area for the kids and finally get some peace and quiet, maybe a private gym, or even a small rental property right there in your own backyard. If you can think of it, they can build it. So Steve, a granny flat isn't just a fancy word for a shed with a bed anymore, is it?
No, not anymore, Hayley. These days, these granny flats are turned into modern micro homes. We can design them to suit anyone's needs. We can do a basic unit just for the kids starting at $19,750.
And all fully self-contained?
Absolutely. We have a kitchen, bathroom. We can even include a laundry so that the guys have their own space and can live independently out in your backyard.
Classic patios and pools can build your granny flat from start to finish with no hidden costs, which means it's quicker, easier and a more affordable way to add value to any home. Now you guys have actually designed your own style of patios as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, look, Hayley, the key to our patios is we have extrusions made out of aluminium. This enables us to create a patio system that is neat, keeps the bugs out, also stops all the gaps that you get with a conventional patio, as well as having clean lines without lots of beams underneath the roofing systems.
And I mean, it's really well priced as well. So how are you guys managing to keep the prices down?
The key to that, Hayley, is that we manufacture most of our, or all of our roofing products on site. We also stock all the aluminium components. A large proportion of the materials are made here on site, which obviously gives us savings that we're able to pass on to the consumer.
So you guys got it covered then?
Absolutely.
The team at Classic Patios and Pools take care of everything, from working with you to get the right design, to sorting out all the council approvals and fees, and handing over the keys for the price they quoted you. And with their popular Easy Erect building system, you can add an extra room to your home in as little as 6 weeks. So head to classicpatiosandpools.com.au and check out their huge range of patios, granny flats and room extensions. You can even see some virtual video tours of some of their work for a little bit of inspiration.
We've all been affected by rising electricity costs lately, but there is a way around it. By using that beautiful 8 hours of sunshine we get every day to power your home, by going solar. Clean Energy are specialists in solar and energy management. And right now, they're offering viewers a free customised sustainable energy solution for your home or your business. So contact Clean Energy for a free quote or jump on their website. It's cleanenergy.com.au. Or better yet, jump on ours. You can follow the links.
Thank you, Hayley. After the break, we'll be back with Brendan Clark from the Professionals, Sterling Clark, up at Lesmurdie Falls. Oh, that'd be nice, won't it? Welcome back to the West Real Estate Program. I'm with Brendan Clark from the Professional Sterling Clark, and we are the
Hills are alive with the sound of music. Oh, you
got better. Oh, it wasn't bad.
actually it wasn't bad that
You've got
time.
a beautiful set of
Oh,
pipes.
there you go. Thank you.
Harmonised naturally.
Very good.
Funny
Excellent.
sort of
We
way.
should do a show.
We should. Hey, tell us, now this is your area. We're looking down upon your area. We're lording over it.
Yep.
So you came in '83, you started the business, it chugged along pretty well, but suddenly you've exploded and you've become the biggest turnover of sales in Perth.
Yep.
So how do you get to that point?
Well, it was a simple decision I made in 1998 to stop selling, because up till then I was doing half the sales of the business, and we could never grow because I was competing against staff. So therefore, I wanted to achieve the ultimate, which is to have the top office in the group. So I let go of sales. Took me a couple of years, but found I've got a 16 sales team now, and it's developed very well based on the right principles of looking after our clients, building long-term relationships, doing the right thing, and we've built a huge business with repeat and referral. We do over 60% of repeat and referral business, and so I'm very proud of that.
Oh, it's always
They're
a great sign.
bunch.
Yeah, that's right. And it's a good vibe in the office too.
Yeah, a lot of
They
fun.
seem to be having a lot of fun.
Yep.
There's some idiots, sure. But hey, every business has got those. I'm an idiot. I get paid for it.
Well, I mean, gee,
Still works.
You do well.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it. We're going to talk some more.
Go.
Stay where you are. But now here's Dan. He's in Bristol. No, he's not in Bristol. He's looking at a home called the Bristol. It's a red ink home. They're beautiful.
Over the past few years, Perth builder Red Ink Homes has carved a rather outstanding reputation for itself by providing a solution to a problem that most builders simply will not help with. They allow you to change the plan. In fact, not just allow, they encourage you to treat their designs as simply a template. It's a starting point from where you decide on the number of bedrooms, room sizes, ceiling heights, lighting options. The sky is the limit. Now, traditionally, to encourage a builder to make these kind of alterations would cost a fortune. But for Red Ink, somewhat remarkably, they've kept their prices incredibly low. So keep that in mind as I take you for a walk through one of their high-end masterpieces. They've named this one the Bristol, and it's one of the wonderful designs from their Ocean series. First of all, is it just me, or is there anyone else out there that prefers a home that isn't just one big square? You know, let the design sort of meander, I say, which is a challenge on a small block, but I must say, the creators of the Bristol seem to have done it perfectly. Check this out, for example. This is the master bedroom. Nice and spacious, lots of light, but as I move through, it just keeps getting better. Now this is the rather private room where one applies their makeup. Through here is the ensuite with its double shower heads and its his and her basins.
And in here is what they've called the vestry, which is a very fancy word that simply means a room for clothes. A lot of clothes. Things get a little more serious across the hall, however. In here, you'll find the home theatre with its recessed ceiling. But to take it to another level, have a look what one very smart designer came up with. This theatre comes with a bar. And not just any bar, this one has stone bench tops, undermount sink, and room for a fridge. Genius. What do they think of next? The home really opens up towards the rear of the building. Large dining and living areas allow access to the alfresco via these cornerless stacker doors. And of course, what's a home without a kitchen? Well, thankfully, they've included one. Now, the pantry holds enough food to feed a mine site. There's more storage options here than Fremantle Wharf, and it's been finished in the kind of quality that's usually reserved for something more like an industrial kitchen. All up, this is the perfect family home. But as every family's different, so are their needs, and you're invited to make the changes to create the ideal comfort zone. For more info on this builder, go to redinkhhomes.com.au, or you can jump on our site. It's realestatewa.tv and follow the links.
HIA, or the Housing Industry Association, are the voice of Australia's home building industry. HIA members include builders, trade contractors, design professionals, kitchen and bathroom specialists, manufacturers and suppliers. HIAWA, the best in the business.
I'm back with some Realmark tips, and today I'll be chatting with Nick and Matt from Realmark Premier in Gwelup. Matt, how did the business start?
We just started back in December 2011. There was an existing real estate business in the area, and we saw an opportunity there to bring the Realmark brand into the area with some really good marketing and selling solutions for our clients.
And how's things going today, Nick?
Yeah, really well. We've increased our staff from 8 to up to 17 at the moment. We've got more wanting to join, so yeah, it's going really well.
Now, some people might not know exactly where is Gwelup.
Yeah, we laugh about that all the time. It's west side of the freeway, in between Stirling and Karrinyup. We're located inside the shopping centre. Also, there's facilities of local primary school, over 55s, retirement villages, and obviously the magnificent Lake Gwelup Reserve.
There's a few challenges facing sellers at the moment, Matt.
That's right, and the biggest challenge is underselling their property, especially in a market where there's multiple buyers. What we do is make sure that we get as many buyers as possible with really good selling solutions and make sure we get the best price for them.
Absolutely. Now, what's with the scarves?
Oh, it's a little bit of footy rivalry
Bit
every
of
weekend.
in the office there,
So go Eagles.
Yeah. Go on for A.
I'll let you guys battle that one out. For more information, take advantage and go to realmark.com.au, and we'll see you next time for some more Realmark tips.
Thank you, Sarah. After the break, Alan finds out about the HIA apprenticeship program. Interesting, we'll see you then. Welcome back to the West Real Estate Program. I'm at Lesmurdie Falls. It's beautiful up here. Now here's Alan with our premium partners, HIA, talking about their apprenticeship program.
The Housing Industry Association is a registered training organisation and is one of Western Australia's largest trainers in the building and construction sector. John, tell me a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
HIA is an RTO because we want to make sure that our training delivery services are of the highest quality. So we undertake an external audit every 3 years, and that makes sure that all our processes, our systems and our delivery structures are correct and follow the regulatory guidelines.
And just how big is your scheme?
Look, training for HIA across Australia employs nearly 35 full-time staff. We have 125 lecturers in the marketplace who deliver the courses.
And for people who do enrol, your members, what are the benefits for them?
Look, many of them can actually get occupational licences by doing our builder registration course, for example. They can do OC health and safety courses, new home sales consultant. So a range of different courses whereby many members in the industry can upgrade their skills.
So it can unlock many doors for them in the future, yeah?
Certainly can.
Okay, thanks for your time today.
Thanks very much, Alan.
So as you can see, the HIA is committed to ensuring that the homes of tomorrow are built to the highest possible standards. If you'd like to attend an HIA training program, register your interest by calling the HIA member line on 1300 650 620.
We all want a home that perfectly represents our individuality. A home that looks like it could be featured in a magazine, but also works with our lifestyle and allows us to be comfortable and to relax, but also entertain guests in style. But unfortunately, time and money often means that styling our dream home gets popped into the too hard basket. Well, not anymore. 740 Designs can get you on your way to creating the dream space for you and your family. Getting a professional designer who not only creates a cohesive overall look, but also uses imported pieces from their own range, guarantees you a much quicker turnaround and a look that perfectly suits your style.
Hi Hayley.
Hey Lauren, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Wow, this space looks a lot bigger than what I would have thought.
Yeah, we've used a lot of smart furniture, so lighter colours and a low-line lounge to give the illusion of more space.
Gee, it really does too. It makes the room look a lot bigger. Is this property for sale? Is it for rent?
The owners have just bought it as an investment to lease up for short-term stays. So keeping that in mind, we've gone for a neutral colour palette, a really, like sturdy lounge. It's Italian leather, so top grade, and it's going to be really easy maintenance for the owner and the tenant.
And I see the colour goes straight through to the kitchen as well.
Yeah, that's right. So as you can see in here, there's a modern renovated kitchen which was already here. So from that, we've gone for a modern white dining table and chairs as well to match with it.
Okay, now it's not a big space, so you've still managed to create a bit of a dining area as well as the kitchen though.
Yeah, that's right. So we've gone for a fairly small dining table. There's enough room to walk around, very minimalist, which is kind of the theme that we've taken within the bedrooms as well.
Oh, I'd love to have a look.
Yeah, come through. So this is the master bedroom. We've gone for a queen size bed with simple linen, white bedside tables and lamps to match the colours in the rest of the house. So we've actually mirrored this in the second bedroom, except we've got 2 single beds, just so we can maximise how many people can stay in the house at once.
Which is a great idea.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it's a simple, bright layout in here and it makes the room look so much bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely got to be enough space when they're coming here to stay.
Now, I love those lamps. Where are they from?
Oh, we actually have our own import range now. We're doing our own furniture, artwork, knickknacks and everything.
So aside from your core business of styling and importing, what else are you guys doing lately?
We've been doing a lot of furniture packages, especially up in Darwin, which is really, really exciting. It's getting bigger and better up there and we're getting fantastic feedback, which is great. They help us, we help them.
Now, speaking of great feedback, our Messy Rooms competition has gone bananas.
Oh, great. That's fantastic. I can't wait to hear who the winner is.
Well, thanks very much for showing us around.
Yeah, no worries.
For a design package that suits your budget and aesthetic, gives you a guaranteed result that can save you a lot of time and money in the long run, head to 740designs.com.au or follow the links from realestatewa.tv.
After the break, we're talking about down there. That's Brendan's patch, sort of forest field area. See you then. Welcome back to the West Real Estate Program. I'm with Brendan and Clark from the professional Sterling Clark. We're standing right in front of your patch.
Yeah.
Forest field, is it Wattle Grove?
Wattle
Grove, then to the right is?
You've got Forestfield, Maida Vale and High Wycombe.
In that area,
Yeah.
How many properties would you oversee?
At least there's 13,000 homes.
Homes, right,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And you do property management too, don't you?
Absolutely, and there's a huge demand for property management. We've got a strong property management portfolio, good team managing it. Such a fantastic place to come. People want to come here and live, so with the flying fire workers, etc. But it's so close, it's only half an hour to the city.
Yep. And this is in your backyard?
Yeah, it's just unbelievable.
It's magic. And if I want to get in contact, what do I do?
Just go straight to our website and we'll look after you.
I'm onto it. Thanks for joining us,
so.
Brendan. It's been a pleasure. We'll catch up again.
Thanks.
Now here, there's some wonderful tips from Scott Park, and Alan's there too.
Well, these days our homes are getting bigger and our blocks are getting smaller. Maybe because we like more area to live in and maybe we want to spend less time in the garden. It's important to get the right advice when it comes to building your next home. That's why we always turn to the expert, Scott Park from 101 Residential. G'day, Scott.
G'day, Alan.
So what is the best sort of house block size ratio?
Well, the ratio is all down to individual. Well, the ratio is actually governed by the R codes of WA, but the requirement for block size is governed by the personal needs of the homeowner. And what we've done here at 101, we've identified and listening to what our people are asking us, our clients are asking us, is that they still want a volume home without compromising their garden area as such. So what we've done is innovatively put a lightweight two-storey construction part of the 101 range, and that is giving them the best of both worlds, where the blocks are getting smaller, but we're not compromising the internal living area.
So it's entirely up to us.
Exactly.
We can choose whatever we want. We can have a great big backyard
Yeah.
and spend those weekends mowing the lawn, or we can change that idea entirely, have more space to live in and entertain, and a nice area outside for a bit of alfresco living. The choice is ours.
Absolutely.
Sensational. Why don't you go to 101residential.com.au and speak to someone like Scott Park. Thank you, Scott.
Always up.
Most brands have an iconic product. Lamborghini, Dom Perignon, Versace. In the world of fireplaces, that name is Essia. Heating and cooling specialists Hearth House are now offering these elegant fireplaces to households throughout Perth. They define beauty, are the latest in contemporary design, and they're a masterpiece in any home. And for good reason, this series is being recognised at the forefront of modern fireplaces around the world. Visit hearthhouse.com.au to discover all their incredible features.
That is it for another week of the West Real Estate Program. Thanks for joining us, and thank you, City Toyota. We love you down there. Thank you, Professional Sterling Clark. Excellent work. And don't forget about our 740 Designs competition. You have to go to the website for that, realestatewa.tv. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Mwah! Mwah! The heat is our lives.
And that's a wrap.